On our way to the Grand Canyon, we made a pit stop at Horseshoe Bend in Arizona. Horseshoe Bend is part of the Glen Canyon National Rec Area that includes Lake Powell and is one of the most photographed and recognized spots in the area.
Be careful.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you filming this?
Yeah.
In case I fall.
I hope you don't. Like I said, don't go right.
Tree falls in my
It's a doozy.
We set up camp along Coconino Rim, right outside the Grand Canyon. Our plan was to find a hiking trailhead and explore the many overlooks in the area.
At the Grand Canyon!
We finally made it.
We made it! Check out the Colorado River right behind us. It's incredible. Ah, so beautiful.
It's really hard to put into words when you see it. It's so big. Just enormous. You can see miles.
There's more river that way. We're about to go on a hike. It's gonna be beautiful.
What's the trailhead called?
Tanner
Trail.
Tanner Trail.
Looked a little bit easier, but maybe less popular. We'll find out.
That would be so fun to float.
I agree. Wonder if they're still floating.
Hopefully.
Descends 9 miles to Tanner Beach.
Let's do it.
The Tanner Trail is steep. It requires some route finding and is rarely maintained. With many boulders to navigate in the upper 2 miles, the Tanner Trail descends approximately 9 miles
Woo!
to Tanner Beach, and permits are required for overnight camping. Please visit the Backcountry Information Center for overnight camping and permitting information. It is not recommended to hike to the river and back in one day. Assistance and rescue efforts are often delayed in this area. Maybe they're trucker poles. I think they're from trekker poles. These little holes.
Look at that view.
It's cool down here in the shade.
I just took my jacket off.
We had made it a half mile down before I made the great decision to turn around.
We realized we wouldn't see the river from our hike, so it's kind of disappointing. So we're gonna head back up. It's exhausting.
Really
And
steep.
very steep. Go catch some other views of the Grand Canyon.
Just a little breather break.
Uphill is my forte.
It's our favorite.
Don't film and step.
I'm not.
After an early lunch, we set out to explore the Desert View Watchtower and overlook. Constructed in 1932 and standing at 70 feet tall with 4 occupiable levels, it was designed by architect Mary Coulter, known as the Architect of the Southwest. It represents a culmination of ancestral Puebloan architecture of the Colorado Plateau. The rocks used were all local to the canyon and were not cut or worked to allow them to blend in with its surroundings rather than stand out. After sightseeing, we took the scenic route back to camp to map a portion of the Great Western Trail through Kaibab National Forest.
Here he goes.
Woo!
I thought I was gonna get drenched.
Did the tailgate fall down?
Yeah. Or did you not put it up?
I thought I did, but then it got stuck.
Whew, my heart's racing.
I was sliding pretty good there.
I thought I was gonna get drenched.
Yeah, I thought you were in the
War
drench zone. I was like, oh, she's kind of close, but it'll look good.
Woo!
That was fun. I haven't done that in a while.
Just relaxing in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. A little chilly this morning with the wind. Ooh, I think our high today is like 60. Got down into, we don't know. We're about to get a thermostat though that shows indoor-outdoor temperature, because the towns you look up are not always at the same elevation, so you don't really know what the true temperature is. Sometimes it's pretty damn cold.
Right. Aren't we at 7,500 feet right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So I think we're higher than like Grand Canyon Village would be like the town to look up the temperature. It's probably 10 degrees warmer there, maybe 5, I don't know. And we had the heater on this morning.
Sounds like you're peeing.
No, making water.
Making water.
It's a slow process.
I mountain biked the Arizona Trail and Kaibab National Forest to Coconino Rim, a 6-mile round trip.
Made it! Coconut Rim! Can see the Grand Canyon from here. Really cool. Super tough ride. Like 7,500, 7,300 feet. Really gasping for air. Been a great location. We just don't really get enough cell service either, though.
Right, so we have to work tomorrow, and our Wi-Fi devices don't work here. But
and it looks like tomorrow is going to be super windy, and there's going to be some like rain and snow moving in the Grand Canyon area. So maybe it makes sense to move south towards Flagstaff and go back to that old Cinder Hills OHV and dispersed area we checked out.
So what do you want to do? I don't want to cut your Grand Canyon trip short.
I just feel like we've seen it. It's really cool, but like once you see so many viewpoints, it's all kind of the same, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're like hiking through it really as much. So like down by Flagstaff, the northeast side, there's so much to see. Like we could go to Sunset Crater, we could go to that Strawberry Crater Wilderness, there's the Antelope Prairie National Park, there's the Painted Desert even further north, there's Ketchikas Peaks we could hike if we want to do some cold hiking on the mountains. Flagstaff's there. There's a lot of options. And we'll probably get a lot better service. At least 4G LTE.
Right.
Which we need. 3G is not. You can only get like 720p good signal roaming.
Well, shoot. Did you just make the executive decision?
Oh, now that we talked through it, I think it makes more sense.
Okay.
It is Sunday, so we'll have a good chance of finding a really good spot. A lot of weekend warriors packing up and leaving.
Right. It's a Flagstaff! Well, wait. You looked at the weather?
Yeah, it looks better than here.
Like lower elevation and no
Well,
snow?
So I'm looking at Flagstaff proper, and that Cinder Hills area is like probably 400 feet lower than Flagstaff.
Okay.
Which usually means a little warmer temperatures.
Less chance of snow.
Yeah. So, okay, so it says no snow, but just rain there, versus like Grand Canyon's going to get snow on Monday night.
There's a lot that goes into picking a new campsite. Weather, cell service, cost.
Access.
Easily accessible, yeah. It's a Flagstaff.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to follow along for more adventures.